Start. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to MMCC Talent School YouTube channel. I hope everybody enjoyed their summer vacations and summer holidays with your grandfather and grandmother and your friends, everybody. So once again, we came to our school and we are discussing something new topic. Grandfather and grandmother and your friends, everybody. Our schools, no school will discuss. So once again, we came to our school and we are discussing something new topic. Grandfather and grandmother and your friends, everybody. So once again, we came to our school and we are discussing something new topic. Grandfather and grandmother and your friends. So once again, we came to our school and we are discussing something new topic. Grandfather and grandmother and your friends. So once again, we came to our school and we are discussing something new I hope since last 20 years I am in the education field. Since last 20 years I am in the education field. By seeing a great dream. Now also I am seeing the dream, and the dream is taking to PG and self-owned university which I want to establish in my life. This is the dream which we want to establish, which we are established from nursery to 10th class. It is the journey's first stone which we already got success. In this success, there is a lot of people given a participate in this journey. Those who have participated since last 20 years in this journey, they made this success and I reached to 10th class stage. Now, in my university journey, the next step is we are going to start junior college plus 1 and plus 2 in 2023-24 academic year. Similarly, in 2024-25, we are starting post-graduation, graduation courses. Similarly, in next academic year, we will reach our university level. This is what our journey I am expecting. I hope God will support me and we will go further. In entire education system, the old Indian education system always father and mother, parents, they feel that if a child born or taken birth after 3 years, immediately they will think about their education system. After thinking regarding the education system of the babies, they immediately they will start where they will join, which school they will join, which school is best for them, which school is right place for them. According to our kids, where have to join? According to my pocket permission, which the money which they want to pay for their fee structure, how much they can able to pay. They will think that. But no single parent will think about the psychology system of the student, which is very important. But unfortunately, that is the not right time to discuss with the kids. At the age of 3 years, the student will take a decision, which we know very clearly, we know and every parent knows. So by that time, parents will take a decision, which school is best. My request is, the thought process which was initiated by the parents for the students, basing on right position, present position, we need to think very clearly that student should think from day one. Education is for his life leading. Education is not for job. Education is not for job. So please students, no serious students should think that I am studying for my job. It is absolutely wrong, which I am doing. Every student needs for his life how he will lead. For that purpose he should lead. Not, he should not be that he will lead, he will observing hundreds, thousands of cases, I reached to this conclusion that every parent, end of the day, after certain period, after certain years, after certain stage, after certain limit of investing money, they will feel that what is my life of my student. So, based on this question, what is my life, what is the life of my student? This is the very big question mark which every parent is a question mark for every parent, not only for single parent. Out of 100 students, 20 to 30% students, they will feel that because they are the topper of the class, I got 90%, I got 100%, I got 80%. That means if a student got 80, 90, 100, that means the life of the student is settled? No. There are a lot of students, those who got 100 out of 100, they are beggars on the road. Why? Why? Because understand was constructed and built from ancient history, from Ramayana, Mahabharata also, from Ramayana, Mahabharata also, all things, they come from the country. To rule the country, they acquired education. But the job purpose, no, to rule the country, which is very much important to understand. All the social elements to understand. Education is not for job. So today's context is mine. Education is not for job. Education is for self-growing, self-sustainability, self-made employment generation. Purpose only we need to educate our students. So please, my dear parents, don't take in negative sense that Mr. T. Satyanarayana, correspondent of MNCC Talent School, is telling that education is not for job. It is not a wrong statement. It is not a controversial statement. It is very clear statement. As per the competition of the market, as per the requirement of the society, as the requirement of competition of globalization, the education is must. And the students, without education, there is no way to success in your life. It is very clear. So education is very important, where all the students should mentally and psychologically determine their mind that without education there is no life. Without education there is no life at all. So education is very much important. So please, my dear students, you prepare your mind that what you want to become. Suppose you decided something, I want to become a scientist, I want to become a businessman, I want to become an entrepreneur, I want to become a government employee, I want to become a doctor, I want to become an engineer, I want to become an architect, whatever it is. It starts from education. It starts from education. So, if you suppose, for example, you want to start from your house to reach MNCC Talent School, means your journey starts from your house. Similarly, when you want to reach your goal, your education first step, your journey starts from first step, education. Now, coming to the point why we should do education. Education only teaches you the discipline. Education only teaches you the discipline. Unless you won't be educated, you cannot be a disciplined student, and you cannot be a disciplined Indian, and you cannot be a disciplined businessman, you cannot be a disciplined entrepreneur. That's why we must compulsory and without fail, our mind should at one point, we must fix our mind that we are going to be a proper education system. That proper education system, that value-based education system, that system is provided by MMCC Talent School, which we are on the way. And our journey is since 20 years with this education system. Secondly, why a student or a parent should select MMCC Talent School? There are a lot of reasons. Always MMCC Talent School thinks that our parents and our students word is never with us. Our word always we take that our student, our parent, our staff. Because always we think wherever I go in the world, my students should be there. That is what my vision. My vision is very clear. Wherever I will reach in the world, in the globe, my students should be there. In a single phone call, I should reach to my student in entire world, in entire globe. The mission is, my vision is very clear. You understand? Wherever I reach in the world, in the globe, my students should be there. Understand? Now my mission is, wherever I reach in the globe, my students should be the leader. My students should be the entrepreneur. My students should be a organized company CEO. Such as an Indian, I am very much proud. Satyanarayana is the CEO of which company? Microsoft, the world largest software company which is leading the world. That company CEO is Satyanarayana. He is from India. He is from. That means you don't think that it is not possible. Everything is possible if you determine I would be something, and what is that something? If you write today on your paper, definitely you have become that. You understand, I think, everybody? So it's very clear. If Satyanarayana is from India, he is the become CEO of the law, then why not you? Coming to this, our parents, our parents, the school which where I am established in Rahmatnagar, Yusufpura, Hyderabad, spiritually, as geographical system, as transport system, as per metro system, as per economic system. It is a very, very, very right place where our school got established. For 2 minutes I will talk for our school last 20 years history. We started with 36 students with a rented premises of 2 rooms, whereas today thousands of students with their own premises of 4 buildings. I hope this is enough to understand that every intellectual person, every student, every parent, every staff, whoever is with me and who is doing journey with me, that what is my aim. It indicates very clearly our vision is going to be success very near and dear. What is our mission? What is our vision? As I explained, entire globe, my students should be there. Entire business system, my students should rule. Entire political system, my students should rule. Entire enterprise system, my students should rule. Then how it is possible? It is possible by the way, if I will give a good education with a proper economic system and with a good infrastructure, it is very much possible that every student become a global leader from MMCC Talent School. MMCC Talent School, since last 20 years, it was there in the market. Next hundreds of years, it will be there in the market. Today me, tomorrow someone, day after some years someone, but it will not go from the market. That is the reason why I am telling no school is complete to us. Every school will tell, they will give the pamphlet, they will tell we have good faculties, we have good classroom, we have good lab, we have that, we have this. I am telling, I have good students, well connected students, well frequency matched students, very good atmosphere. The mission is clear of my students and as well as me. When my students' mission is clear, my students' vision is clear, my mission is clear, my vision is clear, the journey and the goal which I am expecting, that is very easy to reach, which is my intention. In fact, the 20th journey which I have in this education field, I can write an encyclopedia of students and parents, staff. Students, parents, what they will think on education system. Parents, what they will think on their kids. Staff, what they will think on the management system. Parents, what they will think on the education system. Students, what they will think on the staff. And what is the relation between student and parent? And what is the relation between student and staff? What is the relation between correspondent with student? All the possible ways I can write in a book, which gives to establish a beautiful university in the India based on the psychological system of the parents, students and staff. It is a unique system which in future, it is a unique system which my university will follow. All the universities, they will frame their courses, they will design their courses, they will start their journey how to earn money. Whereas MMCC education system thinks always, as I say, my students should be in entire globe, my students should be entire world, and wherever I will go, there my students should be there. That is my concept. This concept is started from nursery and it will end up to university level. I mean, what I want to say is, whoever will join in MMCC Talent School from nursery to university level, my thought process is very clear. A single kid should change the entire nation and entire country's fate. It is possible if Narendra Kumar Modi, who is the Prime Minister of India, once upon a day is a chai maker, today is ruling Indian government, is not only leading Indian government, is also leading world economic and world leaders. That means this is the only example which will prove and which will give a confidence level and which will develop a confidence level all of the students and all of the parents and all of the staff that everyone become an Narendra Modi. And it is proven in Indian history and world history. See, Narendra Kumar Modi, Prime Minister of India, is a great thing. Wherever we go in India, by name Narendra Modi, you are from India, who is the Prime Minister? Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister. Like that, everybody is recognizing us today. Here the contest is by name Narendra Modi, I am not telling. My dear students and my dear parents and my dear staff, to build confidence levels in you. If Chaiwala become a Prime Minister of India, then why not you? Satyanarayana, the CEO for Microsoft, why not you? You understand? So don't think, my dear parents and my dear students and my dear staff, nothing is impossible, everything is possible. Everything is possible. So my dear students, those who are departed from me, those who are staying in villages, those who are staying with your grandfather, grandmother, I hope I am missing you. Similarly, I am also expecting that you are also missing me. Wherever you are, I pray to God, you all are my future country leaders and global leaders. My dear students, it is very much fact that everyone became a Narendra Modi and Satyanarayana. And the question comes from every student now, how? The question starts in everybody's mind, how I am becoming a Narendra Modi and how I am becoming a Satyanarayana, how I am becoming a successful entrepreneur, how I am becoming a successful political leader, how I am becoming a successful businessman. A word called success. A word called success. It is directly related with the time. It is directly related with time. But everybody's back of brain, they will think money. If money is there, I am the businessman. If money is there, I am the multi-millionaire. If money is there, I am the rich person. No. It is absolutely wrong. Please try this. A person who knows the value of the time, he earns the money. Money doesn't earn money. Time earns money. Money doesn't earn money. It is false. Once you do a small mistake, money will go. It never comes back. But if you are able to manage the time, if you are able to understand what is the value of the time, if you are able to understand how the time will be managed, if you respect the time, definitely you will become a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire, crorepati, lakhpati. చిన్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను మీకు. నేను తిరుపతి చిన్నప్పుడు మా నాన్న అనుకోలేదు. నేను తిరుపతి వెళ్ళానంటే 5th class. Today 45 years. 5th class at the age of 8 years. While we made a darshan from the Tirupati and I coming back, that time we went by train, I coming by bus. And from Tirupati up to down by coming by jeep. Understand? What is my thought process in my brain I am telling. By that time when I reached Tirupati down near bus stand, in front of me there is a shop. In front of the shop, all lottery tickets are in air. 1 lakh, 1 crore, 5 lakh. I see the lottery tickets. I don't know what is lottery. But figures are very big figures. 1 lakh, 1 crore, 5 lakh. At the age of 9 years, back of 40 years, if these words will buzz in my mind, if I see that, I am thinking in that age, lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees means. I thought if you will purchase the ticket, that time the ticket cost is 1 rupee. Simply paying 1 rupee, if you have purchased a lottery ticket, in lottery, if I get 5 crores, I am become the third person. Here are two things. One thing, in that age, I start thinking about earning money. I start thinking about earning money in that age. It's a God's grace on me. That day I started thinking earning money. But I don't know whether lottery is the right type of direction and wrong type of direction. I don't know. This much is very clear. Paying 1 rupee, you will get crores of rupees if your fate is good. Which is wrong thought. No student or no parent or no person should think about lottery. That means the thought process which starts from the student or a parent or any person, it should be a right direction. That is most important. And that day, I seen the lottery, I went and all these things that is completed. My father purchased a lottery ticket. This is everything. Because I told my father, purchase a lottery ticket. He purchased the lottery ticket. We never seen the lottery, we never achieved any lottery. It's God. Second example like that. When I did my post-graduation in Tamil Nadu, it's called Erode, which we know as textile city, which we call in India, Erode is a textile city. In the textile city, when I am studying, I am pursuing my post-graduation. Usually I go to market Sunday. There I am seeing number of textile shops are there. Lots they are selling all lungis, bedsheets, banyans and all. My brain thought, what is the importance of cloth that here they are selling? Slowly I came to know that this is a textile city for entire India. Every shopkeeper, they will come and purchase lots here and they will sell their in the shops. Then immediately I took a decision. I purchased 100 lungis with my pocket money. I purchased 100 lungis with my pocket money. And I took to my place and I sold them. And I earned something. I mean to say you is, always my mind is on business, how to earn money. Why I am saying these two examples to is, whether my mission and my vision is matching with my brain set or not, which is a correlated example I am giving to all the parents and all the staff and all the students. Because when you are selecting a leader, with whom you want to do something, for that particular task, he is right or wrong, that you need to judge. You got the point? Similarly, when you are selecting a school, whether the school is right or wrong, the students should think. You got the point? So what I mean to say is, our school, MMCC Talent School, is very much important decision taken this year. We are starting a business school integrated with state education system. Integrated with the state education system. That is the reason I am telling no single school is nearby compared to us. No school will take this decision in this stage that we can integrate a self-sustainable business understanding system for the students. Note this point. We are not taking a decision for the students that you start a business today. Underline this point. We are telling you can be an entrepreneur, you can be a businessman, you can be a world leader, you can be a world politician, you can be a great leader if you properly integrated with the education system and education plan. Got the point? So we are planning a proper curriculum, we are planning a proper system, we are planning how to success in business system. Everybody that we want to teach, those who are joining in MMCC Talent School, for them it is my responsibility. We will develop a curriculum which will teach every student how they become an entrepreneur, how they become a successful leader, how they become a successful businessman, and what sort of precautions they are supposed to take while starting the business. And what is the business? Why we should do the business? Why should be a leader? Why not we should not be a job holder?
It is not that I am the against to the job. It is I am pro, I am favor to support those who want to become an entrepreneur, a businessman, or a leader. It is clear indication to every parent. MMCC wants the students, those who joins in MMCC parent school, they must be everyone become a leader of the world, a good successful businessman of the world, a good success entrepreneur of the world, be a well time managed student and a well disciplined student. All the students, they must respect to their father and mother. It is very important. We used to go temple irrespective of caste and religion. Somebody will go church, somebody will go temple, somebody will go masjid. A God which is not able to be visible there. They are going to temple, there with a fear. We are praying God. A God, make me first class. A God, make me this, make me that. Where God is not visualizing. Whereas living gods are there with us in our house 24/7. That is our father and mother. We must respect our father and mother. If you will pray the God, you need to think whether God will give or not. If you pray your living gods in your house, without thinking they will give everything to you, whether they will have food for them or not. When God is there in your house, all the students, when God is there in your house in the format of your father and mother, why don't you respect them? Papa, I have birthday tomorrow, means you don't tell him. He will bring all the things. He will decide. 12 o'clock, midnight, I should cut a cake for my son. Because after all, his date is changing, he is going to be like 1 year senior. Your father and mother is thinking, at the midnight, 12 o'clock, I should cut the cake. That is the living God's nature. Did any God will come from your temple and they will cut cake for you? No. I mean to say, don't go temple, go temple. It is also important because the temple and schools are constructed by a set of rules. Understand? Why we prefer the school? Why we prefer the temple? Why we prefer the masjid? Why we prefer the church? Fortunately, these all places was developed by our ancient leaders and ancient people. They frame set of rules. What is that rule? If you are going to temple, please remove your chappals. If you are going to temple, take your bath. If you are going to temple, wear a new dress. If you are going to temple, wash your hands. These are the disciplinary rules which was framed by the ancient, our forefathers and Rishis Munis. Why? A discipline should develop on every human being and they should have a fear. What we call is God fear. There should be a fear with every human being. Temples and schools are constructed for to develop the discipline of every human being and every student and every parent. It is not that you will go to the temple, you will pray. Oh God, Lord Shiva, give me 10th class. In 10th class, I should be first class, 10 out of 10. You know. Oh my Father, you please give me a dress. You please give me all new textbooks, new notebooks, new shoe. Within 1 hour, everything in front of you. They are called living gods. They are called living gods. Who are living gods? Our Father, our Mother. I am not telling you don't go temple, you go temple. But early morning, when you will wake up, go and see your father and mother face. Go and touch your father and mother feet. You will get positive energy. Why? Your father and mother, they will think, my daughter, my son should not affect anything. If they are telling my daughter, my son should not affect anything, means whatever the negative energy you have, that negative energy they will take, positive energy will give to you. When you touch the feet of your father and mother, immediately they will take your all negative energy and they will give all positive energy to you. It is true, because your father and your mother never thinks that my kids should spoil. My kids should not spoil. When they will start thinking, then they started giving positive energy to you. They are emerging positive energy to you. That is why we should be in our house. We should not be in our friend's house. Here another point. Can you stay every day in your friend's house? You can stay for 1 day. You can stay for 2 days, but you cannot stay for long time. If you stay there, their parents will start thinking other things. But if you stay forever in your house, your father, mother never feels bored. That they will think in future, and even my son or daughter will marriage also, they will stay with me. That is the difference between a friend and a father's family atmosphere. So that is the reason I am telling my dear students, the living gods, those who are with us, don't miss 1 minute also with them. From here, time management starts. From here, time management starts. The value of the time you are supposed to understand. I am telling you one more example. A family with father and mother, one girl daughter and one boy is there. In Hindu tradition and in our Indian system, after some years, daughter will marry and she will go to his husband's house. By that time, the daughter will have 25 years, 22 years, 21 years. How unfortunate thing to that boy who stayed for 21, 22 years in this house. See, it is very important point. You understand, please, everyone. Mother given birth for 2 kids. One is boy, one is girl. For 21 years, we stayed together as a brother and as a sister and as a mother and as a father, 4 members in one family. Fortunately, unfortunately, one fine day, that girl will got married and she will go to her husband's house. That day, mother will cry, father will cry, brother will cry, which happens regularly. That means the 21 years period which was spent by all these 4 members in their house, it is a golden period. You never think back 21 years and you never once also you will think that my sister will go and I may not stay with my sister, ours together. So it is a clear message to all the boys and the boys who are there in every family, please respect your sister. He will be with you only for 21 years, 22 years, not for lifelong. That's why the time which is spending by you to your sister in your house, along with your father and along with your mother, you will never get. Here the time, the definition of the time I am clearly explaining you, is with a great intention. చూడండి ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్ థింగ్ ఇది. ప్రతి మగపిల్లడు చెల్లితోని ఇంట్లోన మ్యారేజ్ అయిన వరకే ఉంటాడు. అంటే నీ ఏజ్ పెరుగుతున్న కొద్ది ఆమె ఏజ్ పెరుగుతున్న కొద్ది నీకు 10 సంవత్సరాలు అయింది, ఆమెకు 20 సంవత్సరాలు అయింది. నీకు 10 సంవత్సరాలు నీవు 21 సంవత్సరం ఎప్పుడైతే వస్తుందో అప్పుడు నీకు డిపార్చర్ అవుతుంది అమ్మాయి. కాబట్టి ప్రతి నిమిషం మన ఇంటిలో అట్మాస్ఫియర్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో, మనం పిల్లలతో తల్లిదండ్రి కానీ, తమ్ముడు చెల్లితో కానీ, చెల్లి తమ్ముడితో కానీ, అన్న చెల్లితో కానీ, చెల్లి అన్నతో కానీ నిమిషాన్ని ఇవాల్యుయేట్ చేసి ఎంత ప్రేమగా ఎంత ఆప్యాయతగా ఎంత చక్కగా కలిసి ఉంటామో ఫ్యామిలీ అంత చక్కగా ఉంటారు. సేమ్ వే సిమిలర్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఇన్ ద బిజినెస్ ఆల్సో. Time is very precious. I can compare like this. If tomorrow my daughter is now +2, second year, which is going to join in medicine. So maximum 7 years I will marry her. She will go. Whatever my position you tell me, I want to meet my daughter. I supposed to request my son-in-law. I am coming. Why? Why sir? You will request your son-in-law? Because their time schedule is different. They will be where they are. I supposed to ask, no? But today I should not ask my daughter whether I should come or not. Is it required to my daughter to ask the question that whether I should come or not? So my dear parents and my dear students, please understand the time value related with this example which I have told you. Similarly, I am requesting all staff, similarly I am requesting all parents, similarly I am requesting all boys and girls, don't waste your time. Time is very precious. As a live example which I explained you, by that example you understand what is time. ఒక సెకండ్ కళ్ళు మూసుకొని ఆలోచించండి. మగపిల్లలు మా ఇంట్లో చెల్లి ఉంది, వెళ్ళిపోతే నేనేంట్రా బాబు నా కలగాను కలలేదు కదా అంటే మరి నేను ఈరోజు ఏం చేయాలి అంటే మా అక్కకి మా చెల్లికి ఎంత జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోవాలి. అలాగే ఆడపిల్లలు కళ్ళు మూసుకొని ఆలోచించండి, వెళ్ళిపోతే మా అన్నకి మా తమ్ముడికి నేను చూడలేదు కదా ఈరోజు ఎంత చక్కగా చూడాలి. ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ నియర్ అండ్ డియర్ రిలేషన్. ఇట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ రిలేషన్. It is a very role model lesson for the best example of time. Is it right or wrong? ఒకసారి ఆలోచించండి. ఈ ఎంటుకు నిలిచిపోతుంది. ఎప్పుడు ఎవరు ఆలోచించుండరు. ఎంతో మంది మీకు లెక్చర్ ఇచ్చి ఉంటారు, ఎంతో మంది మీకు ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఇచ్చి ఉంటారు. రాత్రి నేను పడుకుంటే ఆలోచించాను, అమ్మ నా కూతురు 7 సంవత్సరాలు వెళ్ళిపోతే మ్యారేజ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఏంటి పరిస్థితి? రోజంతట్లో చూసుకుంటే వీడేమో ఆటకి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాడు, నేనేమో బిజినెస్కి వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను, ఆవిడేమో వంట చేసుకుంటుంది. నా కూతురు నాతో ఉండేది ఓన్లీ 2 hours బాబు, అది కాలేజీలో ఉంటుంది. నేను రాత్రి వస్తే 10 నిమిషాలు చూస్తుంది, తెల్లవస్తుంది. నా కూతురు నా దగ్గర నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది కదా, నేను బాధపడ్డాను రా. ఒకసారి ఆలోచించారు ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా? ఈ ప్రాక్టికల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎవరైనా ఆలోచించారు? ఏ తల్లిదండ్రులు ఆలోచించారా? ఎందుకు ఆలోచించారంటే తెల్లారి నుంచి రాత్రి పడుకున్నంత వరకు నా కొడుకు బాగా చదవాలి, నా కూతురు బాగా చదవాలి, వాళ్ళు బాగా మంచి బట్టలు కొనేవ్వాలి అని ఆలోచనలో ఉంటుంది. ఇది ఆలోచించరు, దాని గురించి పరిగెడుతుంటారు, ఎలా సంపాదించాలని. ఇంత వాల్యుబుల్ డెసిషన్ని, ఇంత వాల్యుబుల్ సిస్టమ్ని కూడా వదిలేసి ఏ తల్లిదండ్రులు అయితే మీ గురించి పరిగెడుతున్నారో ఆ తల్లిదండ్రుల గురించి మనమేం చేస్తున్నాము? మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం ఆ తల్లిదండ్రుల గురించి? ఒక నిమిషం ఆలోచించండి. పిల్లలుగా వాళ్ళు పరిగెడుతుంటే చూస్తున్నాం, వాళ్ళు బాధపడితే చూస్తున్నాం, వాళ్ళు కంటే నీరు తిప్పితే చూస్తున్నాం తప్ప మనమేం చేయగలుగుతున్నామా? అంటే సృష్టి రహస్యం అది. సృష్టి అలా తయారు చేసింది. తల్లిదండ్రులు కష్టపడాలా, పిల్లలు చదవాలి. మరి పిల్లలు ఎందుకు చదవకూడదు? అంతే కదా, తల్లిదండ్రులు కష్టపడాలి, పిల్లలు చదవాలి. ఎంఎంసీ స్కూల్ చెప్తుంది చదవమని, తప్పేం చేయట్లేదు కదా, మరి ఎందుకు చదవట్లేదు పిల్లలు? అందుకే ఈ పిల్లలు ఒక ఆలోచన పద్ధతి, ఈ తల్లిదండ్రులు ఒక కష్టం, ఈ స్టాఫ్ ఒక కష్టం, ఈ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఒక సిస్టమ్, అన్నిటికీ ఒక దగ్గర చేర్చి ఈ డెసిషన్ తీసుకోవడం పడింది. స్కూల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్తో పాటు వారానికి ఒక రోజు బిజినెస్ సెల్ఫ్ సస్టైనబిలిటీ సిస్టమ్ని డెవలప్ చేసి ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్కి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి ఈ ఎంఎంసీ టాలెంట్ స్కూల్లో సిస్టమ్ని డెవలప్ చేసి ఏ ఒక్క స్టూడెంట్ నర్సరీలో జాయిన్ అయ్యి 10th క్లాస్ రిలీజ్ అవుతాడో ఈ ఎంటైర్ వరల్డ్ని శాసించేటట్టు తయారు చేసి తీర్చిదిద్ది పంపించాలని, ప్రతి క్లాస్కి 6th క్లాస్ నుంచి 10th క్లాస్ వరకు బిజినెస్ సిస్టమ్ని అలవాటు చేయాలని, టైంని ఇంపార్టెన్స్ తెలియపరచాలని, ఈ ప్రపంచంలో సక్సెస్ అయిన వాళ్ళు ఫెయిల్యూర్ అయిన వాళ్ళ హిస్టరీని చెప్పాలని ఒక చాలా పెద్ద డెసిషన్ తీసుకొని మేము ఈ బిజినెస్ క్లాస్ సిస్టమ్ అనేది ఈ 2022 academic year లో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయబడింది. With this, I am telling what is my system. From 6th to 10th class, every month, one conference hall, one business meet will happen with my own students, with a different entrepreneur, success and failure. This is the lesson which I taken. Just now I decided and I am implementing from this year. The students, those who will join in MMCC Talent School, they will enjoy this. No other school will give this opportunity and no other school will take the risk and no other school will give this opportunity to any students. So please convey my message. Please convey my message all of your friends and all of your near and dears to join in our school so that they will change their life and so that they will achieve their goal, so that they will see the entire world. Apart from this, all of my students, all of my parents, I am giving assurance. I will explore my all relationships. I will explore my all best connections. Through my company, MMCC India Private Limited, Dr. Properties Private Limited, help to my future entrepreneurs, my future leaders, my future businessmen, those who are in MMCC Talent School, not for other schools. One more thing, a great thing I am initiating this year, we are introducing a card. We are introducing a card like a credit card, debit card, health card. We are introducing a card, student card. What is that? Student card. We are introducing to in MMCC Talent School a student card. Very soon we will give those who will join in MMCC Talent School. We will give a card to them. With that card, we will connect with different companies. That card who will have with them after their education, they will take that card. They will get an entry for job or for any opportunities in different companies, which I will explain in next class, which I will tell about regarding the card, everything very in detail in next live session. What is the card? Why the card is introducing? What is the uniqueness of the card? If the student is not joining in the MMCC Talent School, what they are missing? And the parents, those who are unable to join in MMCC Talent School due to different reasons, they will also suffer with this loss if they will not join in the school today. And I am giving challenge for every parent. Your kid's life is in my hand. I will take care of that. I will invest my every rupee to encourage your kids. I will invest my every minute. Save out your kids. Save your kids. So please understand, my dear parents, and cooperate with me and give a sufficient energies to our staff and support to our staff, support to our management, so that in future the burden of the students may not be on you. The students themselves, they will stand on their legs and they will tell you what is the life, and it is not necessary to suffer further all the parents. So with this, I am concluding today's live session. Tomorrow also class is there with a different mode of topic, which we will start how we will go for next session. Tomorrow we will discuss. But definitely I hope tomorrow more people will attend the class. Okay? Right? Thank you so much. Thanks everybody. Thanks to staff. Thanks to students, those who are attending the class. And please subscribe our YouTube channel, which is there with us in MMCC Talent School. And you make them subscribe to all of our friends. And parents, I am requesting, you request your, not only MMCC students, but also the students, those who are other than MMC school students also. It is for everyone. It is not for only MMC school. Anybody can subscribe our channel and anybody can see our program every day. Very frequently, we will continue this online session for every student how they should success in their life. Thank you so much. Similarly,
మేడం పిల్లలు రమ్మని చెప్పండి బయటికి వెళ్ళిపోయారు